If your podcast episodes are jam-packed full of actionable content, have you ever considered converting those episodes into mini courses to allow your listeners to actually go and deliberately practice and reflect on what they've heard in your podcast? Well, we've got you covered. Let's have a quick look at how we do it for our own podcast. Each episode is given its own card, where the listener can then decide to play the episode again or jump straight into the most actionable takeaways from that episode. One that jumps out of them could be something like cultivate meaningful relationships, and they decide, you know what I should do? I should go and deliberately practice cultivating meaningful relationships. So using the SkillDing platform, all they need to do is click or tap on that. Up comes this form where they decide when and where they will actually do it, how they will do it, what they think it'll help them with. It'll help them with their assertiveness, their influence and their leadership, and they hit submit. Once they've clicked submit, it gets added to their own personal portfolio. In their portfolio, they can see how and what they're actually going to be deliberately practicing over the next week, months, whatever amount of time they choose. As they scroll down, they can see all of the different skills that they have been practicing and the card to go along with each one. Because this person said that it was going to start at 1 p.m. today and was going to finish at 1:30 p.m. today, 10 minutes after they're due to finish, we will nudge them and tell them to go and reflect on how it actually went. So what the listener is now doing is they are building a certificate of experience rather than collecting useless certificates of completion. So how does this help you generate leads? It's all well and good for the listener to be able to go and deliberately practice and really learn the content from your episodes, but you as a podcaster, you want to generate leads. Well, one way of doing it is by clicking on your own username. This is where you begin to build a community. We will encourage your listeners to go and ask you questions, share successes, failures, to ask each other questions on your own personalized page. In here, they can ask you a question, they can share the successes, where you can then nurture them onto your own mailing list, upsell to them directly. But now what we have done is, rather than you just having vanity metrics of having 10,000 downloads a month, you're now engaging meaningfully with your own listeners. And that's how we can help you to generate leads.